I'm Christine Dunbar from SpeechModification.com, and this is my Smart American Accent training. In this video, we'll look at how to pronounce ratatouille in English. There are two different pronunciations for ratatouille in American English, and the first one that I'm using to tell you about the word is this one here, ratatouille. That has 4 syllables with the stress on the second to last syllable, to. If you say ratatouille, that stress is going to dictate how you say those T sounds in ratatouille. So because the stress is before this second to last T, we actually do a true T sound there with a puff of air, to. So I recommend, if you're going to use this pronunciation, start on the stress syllable and build from there. So you would say to-e. And notice when I go from to e, there is a little bit of a w sound there because I'm moving from the round oo to the unrounded e. To-e, to-e. You won't see it in the IPA of the dictionary for this version. It just happens naturally as your lips move, because if I say to-e without any gliding, it would be breaking the word up too much. So you will hear a little bit of a we at the end, to-e. In this pronunciation of ratatouille, then the first syllable has a little stress, so we do have the ah black cat vowel there. It does sound like the word rat or the word rad, because in this case, this T is followed by an unstressed syllable, the schwa sound rada. So we're going to make this T more of a flap sound. Basically, that's a light D. You're not building up a lot of pressure there. You're just lifting up ratatouille. It's the same kind of T we find in words like water, little, Seattle, city, etc. You can just think of it as D's, and I've rewritten it here with D's for you just so that you can naturally say that voiced flap sound, ratatouille. Then this A is a schwa. It sounds like so this is the way that I learned to say ratatouille. But there is another way that people pronounce this word, and that's more like ratatouille, ratatouille. So you can hear how this twee clearly does have the W sound. It's also stressed, just like the to is stressed. It's just that it's one syllable instead of 2. So whereas I say ratatouille, this is ratatouille, ratatouille. I also believe, based on what I see in the dictionary, that in this version you're going to use a true T in both syllables. That's because this has stress on all 3 of the syllables. So we have the a vowel, ra, ta, twee, rather than rada. We don't flap the D and we don't change this letter A to a schwa. So if you want to use this other version, ratatouille, ratatouille, you're going to use more of a clear vowel and a true T in your second syllable, ta, ratatouille. The twee and tui sound pretty similar. Tui is just a little bit more drawn out, tui, and twee just loses this oo sound and moves right to the w sound for the E. So let me know what you think, how you say ratatouille. Do you say ratatouille or ratatouille? And what you hear around you. It may be that there are regional differences, and of course this comes from the French, which has a different pronunciation as well. So I think these different pronunciations represent the fact that when words come into our language from other languages, depending on when they came into English, they may have different pronunciations based on people's ability to approximate the French word. So thank you for this suggestion. If you have a suggestion you'd like to see me cover in our Word of the Day series, feel free to leave that in the comments for this video or any of my videos. I'll be back again tomorrow with another Word of the Day class, as well as on Friday we always have our live question and answer classes. Those happen at 12 o'clock Seattle time, 3 o'clock Eastern time, and you can join live on YouTube, put your questions in the chat, and I'll answer them for you live. We talk about pronunciation of words, sounds, American accent, intonation, lots of different topics to help you improve your overall communication in American English. I hope you'll join me there. I'm Christine Dunbar from SpeechModification.com. Remember, if you want to sound like a native speaker, you can do it. SpeechModification.com. Bye, everyone. Hope to see you again soon.